My daughter's art project won first place at the school fair, but then I found out she copied the entire design from Pinterest without telling anyone. Sophie had been working on her art project for weeks. Every day after school, she'd spread out her supplies on our kitchen table. Paintbrushes, markers, construction paper everywhere. She was making this incredible collage about endangered animals for the 4th grade science fair. The night before the fair, she stayed up past her bedtime adding final touches. "Mom, look," she said, holding up her poster board. It was stunning. Layers of animals hidden behind trees, a waterfall made from blue tissue paper, even little LED lights she'd somehow worked into the background to make fireflies. I was blown away. "Sweetheart, this is incredible. You're so talented." At the science fair, Sophie's project drew crowds. Teachers stopped by, parents took pictures, and kids kept asking her how she made the fireflies light up. When they announced the winners, Sophie got first place in the 4th grade category. She ran up to get her blue ribbon, beaming, and I felt like the proudest mom in the world. That evening, my neighbor Janet came over for coffee. "Saw Sophie won today. That's amazing," she said, scrolling through Facebook on her phone. "Oh wow, look at this cute endangered animals craft I found." She turned her phone toward me. My stomach dropped. It was Sophie's exact project. Same layout, same animals in the same spots, same tissue paper waterfall, even the LED firefly idea. The Pinterest post was from 3 months ago. I stared at the screen, feeling sick. "Janet, I need to borrow your phone for a second." I screenshotted the image and handed it back, trying to keep my voice normal. After she left, I went to Sophie's room. She was at her desk, proudly displaying her blue ribbon next to her participation trophies. "Sophie, we need to talk about your project." She looked up, still smiling. "Wasn't it awesome? Mrs. Garcia said it was the most creative one she's ever seen." I sat on her bed and showed her the screenshot. "Can you explain this?" Her face went white. She stared at the image for a long moment, then looked down. I just used it for ideas." "Sophie, this is exactly the same. The animals are in the identical spots." She started crying. "I wanted to win so bad. Emma won last year with her volcano, and Tyler always wins the math contests. I just wanted to be good at something." My heart broke, but I was also furious. Not just at her, but at myself. How had I not noticed? All those weeks I thought she was being so creative and independent. "Sophie, you lied to everyone. Your teachers, your classmates, me." "But I did work hard," she sobbed. "It took forever to cut out all those animals, and I had to figure out how to make the lights work. That's not the point. You copied someone else's idea and let everyone think it was yours." The next morning I called Mrs. Garcia before school started. "I need to speak with you about Sophie's project." My hands were shaking as I showed her the Pinterest screenshot. Mrs. Garcia's face fell. She'd been teaching for 15 years and said she'd never had a student copy an entire project before. "What happens now?" I asked. "We'll need to disqualify her and give the ribbon to 2nd place. And Sophie will need to redo the project if she wants credit for the assignment." When Sophie got to school that day, Mrs. Garcia pulled her aside. Sophie came home in tears, clutching a note that she had to bring her original project back the next day so they could remove it from the display. The blue ribbon was gone. That night at dinner, Sophie picked at her mac and cheese. "Everyone at school is talking about it." Emma asked if I'm a cheater now. I looked at her tear-stained face. "What do you think?" "I guess I am," she whispered. "Sophie, you made a mistake. A big one. But you're not a cheater if you learn from this." The hardest part came next. We had to tell her dad when he got home from his business trip. Sophie explained everything through tears while I showed him the Pinterest screenshot. He was quiet for a long time, then asked, "What were you thinking?" "I don't know," Sophie said. "I just wanted to win something." Her punishment was redoing the entire project from scratch, with her own original idea. No electronics, no Pinterest, no looking at anyone else's work. It took her 2 more weeks, working every day after school. This time, she made a simple poster about sea turtles with her own drawings and facts she researched herself. It wasn't nearly as flashy as the copied one, but it was completely hers. When she turned it in, Mrs. Garcia gave her a B+. "It's good work, Sophie. I can tell you put real thought into it this time." Sophie never got another ribbon that year.